Hey friends, I'm Bob.
I'm Carrie.
And this is 25 Plus Life. You're probably wondering where are we now? And so far out that we're shooting this with our iPhone because somebody forgot the memory card for the GoPro. We are in between Vermont and New Hampshire. We're looking actually, I'm going to show you in just a second. You see behind us very large power lines.
Yeah.
And very large power lines, and way off in the distance is the Vermont Yankee decommissioned power plant, a nuclear power plant. So we're just going to kind of walk here. We came out here we thought it'd be pretty cool to shoot a little intro out here.
It's finally nice enough.
It is definitely
to walk.
Yeah, finally nice enough to walk out here. Looking temperatures, believe it or not, 50 degrees. It's a little chillier in the shade, but nonetheless, being the beginning of March, that means spring. Yay. And more importantly for us, that means wedding anniversary. And I am pleased to announce that this lovely lady next to me has been putting up with me married-wise for 25 years. This April on the 13th.
Yes.
So as we've done for the past few years, we've kind of like take off, and normally we take our youngest child with us, but she is now grown and wants no part of us. Sad face. So we're going to be spending it alone, which is great. We're going to be traveling on our own. I'm really sorry about the iPhone. But this is where we kind of need help. So we have a 2-week block set aside. We're going to travel. We know a couple of places and where our end destination is. But we thought what a great way to celebrate what we've been doing with you guys who have been just, again, awesome with being supportive of what we're doing. We'd like to let you decide. And at first it sounds crazy to us because we don't really know each other. We assume that you're watching this. You could be making fun of us. Could be picking on me. Could be wondering why I'm wearing a hat. Anyhow, that's another story. So what we like to do is, we're just going to tell you what we had planned, and we want your feedback. So, well, I really don't like shooting with an iPhone, but so this is what we're planning. We're going to be leaving up here in the frozen north, and we'll be driving down to Memphis, Tennessee for our first stop. So that's going to be our first break. We're going to stop at the home of the King of Rock and Roll, and we're going to check out. That's Elvis. We're going to check out Graceland, just because it's something I've always wanted to do. It's a pretty cool little, what'd you call that? It's a dam. A beaver dam, perhaps. So anyhow, we're going to go back. We're going to go down to Memphis, and we're going to stop at Graceland and probably stay overnight there. And then our intention from there is to drive down to another one of my favorites, which you're actually on board with this.
Duck Commander.
The Duck Commander headquarters in Louisiana. And really just to kind of check out
the store is amazing. I looked today.
The store and see if we can get get a big hug from Cy and and tour the museum down there.
You have to go to get that. You have to go to the Excalibur, and it's not like what you were thinking. It is a big arcade, actually.
Oh, I love a good arcade.
A huge arcade.
And from there, our intention is to drive another 5 or 6 hours down to Waco, Texas. Along the way down to Waco, stop at Buc-ee's because I am all about
Never
Buc-ee's.
heard of Buc-ee's before.
Yeah, I've checked out a couple of videos on Buc-ee's, and I gotta say, I am all in on the Buc-ee's. So we're on the way down to Waco. So we're going to Waco to see the silos, which is basically the compound that Chip and Joanna Gaines
Yes, Fixer Upper. I
from the
love
Fixer Upper series on HGTV have built. And it looks amazing. And then from there, we were kind of hesitant about where we're going next.
that. Well,
And we have a couple.
We have to talk alligators because we're going to be in Louisiana, Texas area.
Yeah. So we have a couple of parameters
We
here.
want to hold a baby alligator.
The missus wants to hold a baby alligator, so we
That's
have to
my
make
thing.
this happen. So from Waco, we have a couple of different points we can go. About 5 hours south is Padre Island, which we just saw Eric with Nomadic Fanatic was out there. I'd love to spend a couple of days out there. And then from there, we have choices. We could head to Disney in Orlando and come back up the East Coast, which we've done this trip quite a few times. Those of you who've watched our videos know that. And just spend the rest of our time kind of moseying along. Or we could continue south. We could continue west. As long as we're back up north within 2 weeks, we're good to go. So
Where do we go?
so where do we go? The only criteria, the only thing that I need to accomplish on this trip is I have to see Memphis and Graceland. And let me tell you, Graceland can be a 2-hour tour. Oh, thought I lost you. It can be a 2-hour tour, and we can get the heck out. We don't need to stay in somewhere long. It's just her and I, so we want to, move. We want to see as much as we can. We enjoy the travel, and not so much the sit down. So, yeah, help us out, guys. She wants to hold a baby alligator. I knew of places to do that in the Everglades when we originally said we wanted to go down to Key West. But we're wide open, man. We plan on leaving on a Friday. We'll leave on a Friday night, and we should be in Memphis. It's from here to Memphis, it's about a 16-hour drive, according to Google Maps. That means we're looking at about 20 hours. So we should be in Memphis on Sunday. And I'll be honest with you, we'll be in Memphis on Saturday. But we'll pull over so she can sleep. And from there, it's see Memphis, see Graceland, and just boogie on out. And in Louisiana, it's pretty much the same way. Get down to Waco, and then Waco being the destination for her. Yeah, it's kind of recapped what I just said, but we definitely need some help. You guys want to know how crazy the weather is here? I'm going to give you a couple of shots. So behind us in this frozen vastness behind us, and hopefully you can check that out, there's actually ice, and they're actually ice fishing. I'll show you the shacks in a moment. And on this side of this little walkway here, it's all you thought. This is New Hampshire, and there's ducks. It's crazy. So it just shows you the temperatures here have been kind of insane. I'm trying to hold this, but not get my hands caught in the camera. Again, sorry, somebody forgot the memory card. I'm gonna blame her. But yeah, it's crazy. This is all thawed out, obviously. This side's still ice, and when we came down here, there was a guy actually ice fishing still. But this is a beautiful area. This is right on the border of Brattleboro, Vermont, and New Hampshire, which is a place we know very well. We've done quite a bit of fishing down here.
Yeah.
It's just a nice area that, yeah. So anyhow, we really didn't have anywhere
So
to
help
go.
us decide what we're doing.
Yeah, please help us decide. Drop us a DM, a comment, whichever you think. You guys have been so awesome with everything else, and we want some advice. We've got the Mini is all set up. We're supplied. We're fueled. The truck's ready to go.
We're ready to go.
We are so ready to go. And yeah, so we're going to leave it in your hands. before we go, because I don't want to just do videos of me rambling, I want to show you something pretty cool, because I think this is a little slice of New Hampshire that you don't get to see too often, because most of the time we come down here, this isn't here. But I'm going to try to flip this camera around, and well, maybe I'll have to do it this way. But this little walkway here, as you can see, one side's Vermont, one side's New Hampshire. This is all the little ice houses down here, Bob houses, I believe they call them. Not Bob's house, but Bob's houses. I hope that's picking that up right. But yeah, really cool. Little fishing shacks that they put on the ice. And I guess these are all parked up here now because it's over. But it's a really cool thing to see. This bright orb. Oh, hello. Hi. This bright orb behind us, that would be the sun. The sun.
Yeah, that hasn't poked out much.
We haven't seen that in a while. So, yeah, so at any rate, we're going to pretty much wrap this up here. I think I've rambled on for a few minutes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, ring bells, do everything you got to do. Kids, if you've seen this video, we've made it out of the power lines, and we did not get nuclearized from the...
We're not turning green.
We're not turning green. So yeah, so on that note, we're going to do a little high five action. And yeah, we'll catch you in a few days, and we'll start talking
look
about...
forward to seeing where we should go.
Yeah, definitely.
No, seriously.
This is seriously. She wants to know where we're going. I'm gonna have to edit some of this back out, but seriously, want to know. We're gonna keep. This is gonna be a series of videos. Hopefully, it'll entertain you a little bit, and hopefully, we'll have some involvement. And hopefully, this won't be all shot with my iPhone. But yeah, other than that, we're gonna do another high five because I screwed up the first one. And we'll catch you guys in a couple of days.
Bye.
Hey friends, Bob from 25 Plus Life here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. This way here we know you care. Thank you.